Seems like we're seeing mushrooms in everything these days. Every time I turn around, there's a new mushroom beverage or mushroom-infused food. Jackie, you're on the forefront. You're on top of these things as a millennial, right? I mean, you know why people are eating this stuff. Why are people eating so many mushrooms?
I think mushrooms hit on, multiple facets. So they're functional, they're sustainable, and there's a variety of mushrooms. So there's a lot of opportunity to create a brand that's just, mushroom based. You can have legs from that. So you can run with different mushrooms based on different functionality. I take my lion's mane every morning. I have tinctures, mushroom tinctures. I'm creating my own concoctions. I've learned a whole lot more about mushrooms in just the last year. And I'm searching for mushroom products.
And
I know
I was going to say,
I'm not on the foraging level, but I do buy from foragers at the farmer's market. I definitely see it as a trend. It's something that people are becoming more knowledgeable about. I remember a couple of years ago talking to some of my vegan friends or, forward-thinking eaters, and they were all about mushrooms. And I was like, why? Like, what's the big deal? And they were starting to educate me. And it's cool to see it's going a little bit more mainstream and that you're seeing it in packaged goods now.
Well, I think mainstream might still be a little ways away, but, I think this is a trend that has been kind of building and building over a bunch of years.
And it demonstrates just how long it takes for something to become mainstream and how much education is necessary. You remember, companies like Sigmatic who were out on the forefront of this with their mushroom coffees and, really mushroom everything, and how long it's taken and how many other companies. You've seen GTs jump in with their Alive products, which are mushroom based, but didn't necessarily lead with the mushrooms first. So it's taken a while just for this to get off the ground from an education perspective. And it shows how long it can take for a category to build up.
Yeah. And, this is a point that we talked about in our Clubhouse chat with Seth Goldman is, mushrooms being mainstream. It seems like it will be a ways away because of the divisiveness of mushrooms. Some people just hate mushrooms. They can't even stand the idea of fungus or, on their dinner plate or in a snack.
But they're missing out.
Yeah, but the functional benefits are out there and have been spoken about quite a bit. I mean, Jackie, sounds like you've been having these conversations for some time with your friends. I think it's just a matter of getting to that critical mass, right, of what mushrooms do for you and why they are beneficial to your body.
Part of it, Ray, and Jackie is finding this out, is that a mushroom is not a mushroom is not a mushroom. It's like saying, I'm going out to eat Chinese food. There's so many different varieties. In China, they just call it food, or they call it like Sichuan food or Sioux food, or, the different kinds of Chinese food are very distinctive, just like mushrooms. So the functions are different. Jackie, what functions in the mushrooms have you been enjoying?
So with lion's mane, it's for like mental clarity. So I usually take lion's mane in the morning. You can also take cordyceps, which is for overall wellness and energy. And then you can take reishi. There's just like so many different
turkey
types.
Tail.
Yeah,
Great
turkey
names.
tail. There's like, you can name them. And I think it's just the beginning because this isn't even talking about the magic mushrooms, which I think is going to be even another wave of functionality that people are just starting to tap into.